Welcome back, Kryptonians, to the Chart Experts' continuing coverage of Bitcoin and the crypto charts. This is your host, Asim, and we are going to be looking at Bitcoin as usual. That's the main market for us, and today we are going to be looking at who's buying and who's selling. This is an exercise I engage in on a daily basis. It's very useful because it allows us to take positions without any need for following your tail moving averages and other wishy-washy indicators which don't actually tell you where price is going. So so let's look at the chart in front of us. Really is telling us basically that we are in a clear downtrend. Okay, so let's just use our trusty arrow. Okay, so we're going to be using our trusty arrow, and we've said in previous videos that this was a clear distribution. We told you that this market was going to very likely go lower, down to at least 30k, and lower still. Okay, go back on my previous videos. This is not surprising at all, because we know how to read the charts. Okay, right. So I'm not going to give you any sort of wishy-washy information as usual. We are going to tell you where we believe this market is headed, and right now we believe that this market is likely to be headed higher. Okay, now make no mistake, we believe that this is a clear downtrend. Okay, but within downtrends you have moves like this which are counter trend moves. Okay, and we believe that this area here is a counter trend move unfolding. Okay, now I will tell you very, very clearly that the movements that we see here right now are a lot more difficult to decipher because they can go one of several ways. Okay, the moves here at the top of this downtrend, at the start of the downtrend, were a lot clearer. Okay, these moves here are more difficult to decipher. But we do have models for looking at this, so we are in the position to say that we believe that this market is very likely to be headed higher. Okay, and now we're going to discuss why we believe this market is likely to be headed higher. So let's have a look at that. So I just want to cast your eye over to this key level, which was the old all-time high at 20,000. Okay, so if you will remember, we broke through this level and kept on moving higher until the market started to distribute, to sell off, so to speak. Okay, and now we've come back to that level again. Okay, now most of the courses out there will teach you about support and resistance levels, and we do look at support and resistance levels, but the way that we look at support and resistance levels is by understanding them, not simply treating them as support and resistance levels. We understand why that level is there, and that's a whole topic on its own, which I could do a whole course on. But for the most part, right now, we're looking at two groups. We're talking about whether whales are buying and selling. Whales are the big money, and we're also looking at the small fish, which is you and I. In this case, I hate to say it, but we are small fish in the bigger picture. So we have to understand who moves the markets and what they're likely to be doing. Okay, right. So the market broke down through 30k. We saw a limited amount of buying occurring here, most likely to be small fish. Okay, small fish do not determine how the market trends, so most likely to be small fish. And the market, so the small fish were looking for support levels. Yeah, they don't know where the market is going to go, so they are looking for support levels to hold. Market went lower, then broke back higher, and a lot of small fish will have entered there, treating that as a support holding scenario. And then the whales decided, right, well, we're taking the market lower, whether you like it or not. Okay, now back down to 20k, and again, we told you that 20k was not going to hold. Go back on my old videos. So small fish again saw that the market bounced here, and they very likely took positions to basically to buy the market, because they believe in the bullish picture and all those talking heads. And you know who you are. All you so-called experts who don't know how to read charts. So those talking heads were saying that the market is still bullish, and the picture's still wonderfully rosy, and the market's going to go higher. Okay, no, we told you that 20k was not going to hold. Yeah, we saw a limited amount of movement higher, and all the bears turned into bulls, so to speak. And then we saw the market go lower again, a so-called bullish-looking bar, and many people would have expected the market to trend higher, and then for this support level to hold. And then we saw a break of this level, whereby the whales decided that they are going to take the market lower. Okay, now we discussed this particular scenario, a move lower, and then a break back higher in the last video or the video before that. So we discussed this particular scenario. So this scenario here, where the market temporarily holds support, temporarily, and then breaks down lower, and then breaks back higher. That's a scenario that we did discuss, and we were referencing the fact that there is a lot of selling that needs to occur in this particular area. So as per our previous videos, we see a clear downtrend unfolding. Okay, there are counter trend moves within these particular within the clear downtrend, and this is very likely to be an area where more selling needs to occur. So the market broke higher through here, Now, there will be small fish, and also there will be institutions who will buy this particular area because the market has fallen substantially from its 69k high. So um, this does appear to be a bargain. Okay, this does appear to be a bargain, but we see a clear downtrend unfolding, and those institutions that were not able to buy at this level here, whereby the market normally goes up higher, then comes back, tests support, and then goes higher. They were not able to buy at this level, and we told you this a very long time ago. We discussed this same scenario. So those institutions will have bought here. Okay, so this is a mix of small fish and institutions that are looking for a second chance opportunity to buy into the market at a level where they previously wanted to. Okay, so this is important from that point of view. Right, so we believe that there are some entrants into the market, but that there will be a more significant number of whales looking to sell this particular area. Okay, so this level has been broken once, twice, and now 3 times. It's been broken. So this does not seem to be a strong support level from the point of view of traditional technical analysis. It has been broken through, and now those people who bought at these particular levels may have had their stops here. The stops have been taken out, and because the more significant, the more market mover type institutions will most likely want to sell this area. They will be looking for buyers. Okay, so they will be looking for buyers. So it's very likely that it is advantageous for the market makers to move the market higher to encourage buying into which the whales can sell. And I've mentioned this in previous videos. So, and on my Patreon channel specifically. So even though this is a very clear downtrend, okay, and we have lower support levels as well, in order for there to be more downtrending movement, we need to see, well, we don't need to see, but it's very likely that we are going to see the market move higher, take out some of these previous pivot highs to encourage buying back into the market for people to believe that the bull market is back on, and that they'll be saying, "Oh yes, I told you 20k was going to hold. Yes, it did go a little bit lower, but it's going higher now, and that was the bottom, and everyone's looking for a bottom, aren't they?" So you see all these videos, but it is the bottom in Bitcoin and so on. So if this market is moved higher, then you're going to see all of those videos telling you that I told you so, and that will be a fabulous opportunity for the whales to offload onto these very enthusiastic buyers, and then we are likely to see this particular low taken out to the downside. Okay. So the short-term picture, to cut a long story short, is likely to be a move higher, okay, to take out 21.5k, and then the market could go a little higher still. It could even take out 25k, which would be very, very bullish from the point of view of the small fish and the people who have bought the 20k support. But ultimately, we are looking for this market to turn back down again to continue the downtrend. I hope this has been helpful to you. If it has, please give the video a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. If you've got any questions, pose them down in the video comments below. If you like this type of analysis, if you want to support this channel, join me on my Patreon channel. Hey, this is Asim at the Chart Experts, wishing you every success. Take care of yourself and your crypto. Till next time. Bye-bye.